Hey Lincoln violin players, I'm here to teach you the violin part for Lightly Row. We've been working on this for a little while, but these YouTube videos seem to help those that watch them, so I hope that more of you keep doing that. So the first part in its entirety should sound like this. I will break it down in a minute. Okay, so that's actually the majority of what you need to know for the song. There's a part at the end that is very similar, and there's some stuff in the middle that's just all whole notes and half notes that's not too difficult. So we start with our D, which is, if you see, it's on this third highest string, which is G, D, A, the A string, and it's our third tape line. Okay, you see that? So we play that, and then we're going to play with our index finger on the first tape line, B, B, okay? So it should sound like this. Very nice, and we start down bow, and then up bow, then down bow again. So the next thing we have is exactly the same rhythm, but we have the notes C and A. So remember, our C is on the A string as well, and it's scrunched up between the two tape lines right by our index finger, okay? With a down bow. And then we play the open A string twice, okay? So it looks like this with the music. This is our D, B, B, and that's a half note, C, A, A. So once again, that part sounds like this. And I'm sorry, I made a mistake when I said down bow on the C earlier. You should be an up bow because we start down bow on the D, up, down, up bow on the C, sorry, C, A, there we go. So the next part seems to be the part that some people are having a little bit of a tough time with. So the first note that we play is our G, which is the second line right here, okay? And we play that by putting our ring finger on the third tape line of the D string rather than the A string, okay? Third tape line of the D string, which is the next lowest string, second lowest string, okay? That's where we start. So we play G, then we play our open A, then we play first tape line on the A string, which is B, then we get our middle finger scrunched in there, right next to our index finger for our C, and then our ring finger plays on the third tape line for D. Okay, so all in all, that sounds like this. And it will look like this. Third tape line G, open A, first tape line B, middle finger scrunched in there for the C, ring finger on the third tape line for D. Okay. One more time. Even slower, actually. We'll probably play it even a little slower than that. All right. So next, we actually start off with the same notes as the beginning. We play D, B, B, C, A, A, just like before. And then comes kind of another hard part, and we play G, which is, once again, this third tape line on the D string. but then we play the B, and we're going to keep our ring finger on this third tape line right here. And then we're going to play the B with our index finger on the A string, but we keep this ring finger down. I was just moving it to show you. And then we cross the ring finger over to play D twice, and then B, index finger. So the whole thing, that measure sounds like this. And that is this measure right here. G, B, D, D, B. Okay? So I'm going to play this whole second 4 measures, and it goes like this. Good, so I'll play the whole first 8 measures now. Okay, that's the first part of the song. And for the second part of the song, the winds, the clarinets, and the trumpets are going to be playing the melody here. So we're just playing long notes, okay? And we start with a C, which is the one with our middle finger scrunched in, like that, on the A string, on a whole note. 2, 3, 4. Then we play another C, but only for a half note, followed by an A. Open A. And then we play a whole note on B, which is our index finger, on the A string. 2, 3, 4. Then we go down to our G, which is our ring finger, on the D string, right here. And then followed by, that G is a half note, and we follow it by an A. Open A. So that middle 4 bars where we're not playing the melody sounds like this. And then we go to the last 4 measures of the song, which start off exactly the same way as these 4 measures here. Okay? So we play this thing again. And then we play the thing where we play G, ring finger on the D string, index finger on the A string, and then ring finger on the third tape line, on the A string as well. But instead of going to B, we go down to G, so we go back to our ring finger on the third tape line of the D string. So the last 4 measures of the song sound like this. Okay, now I'm going to try to play the whole thing all the way through. This is kind of a long lesson, but it's totally worthwhile, guys, all right? Here we go. Cool, thank you guys for watching. I know it's a long lesson, keep up with this. And it's not so intimidating when you break it down into the little chunks. Get good at those little chunks and then you just put it all together. And you guys will get it, I know you will. Keep working hard, and I'll see you in lessons in band. See ya.